Good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening. Welcome to Phoebe's Corner. I am your girl, Miss P. Banks. You can call me Miss P or you can call me Phoebe. Either way, I'm going to respond in love. So y'all know what we about to do today, y'all. It's Moving Monday. Hey, Moving Monday. It's Moving Monday. Hey, it's time to get into another bag, y'all. So first today, y'all, we are going to be continuing on with a theme for autism awareness this month. So we got a nice new pretty bright colored bag that is going to coordinate inside of that puzzle piece. And I have a little bit of a surprise for the accessories. So before we go any further, let me just say, come on in to all my returning subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. We're about to have a good time. And if you are new and just now coming into Phoebe's Corner, come on in. You are going to have a good time. And if you just came by to kick it, that's okay too. You're going to have a good time. And hopefully by the end, you'll go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are aware when this good time drops. All right, y'all. So, I know y'all wondering like, B, you ain't dressed up. We got a theme because I got some stuff we got to talk about. We got to talk to Peter today. So there's a theme. And I was traveling this weekend, went to go to a family gathering, and we had a special event on Saturday. So we didn't have worship this Sunday. So I went and kicked it up in Cleveland with family. So I'm in my travel gear, but there's also a theme for what we're going to talk about today. Okay? At the end, after we pass this move in Monday, we got some stuff we got to talk about. All right, y'all. So the beautiful bag, let me get her. Hold on. So y'all remember I was in this Kendra, this heavy Kendra. Y'all remember, you remember. That hair, plug this. The handles, love it. They're great. This bag heavy, y'all. She gonna stay in the family. But unless she already knows she only gonna get carried every once in a blue moon. She might have to be a weekend carry and not a whole week carry, because you can't load this bag down. Like this joker right here, out of all the bags that I have, she is the heaviest bag I own. Like, yeah, she was a lot. There was a couple times, y'all, she almost went out the window. I was so mad at this bag. And y'all probably thinking, Fee, why are you keeping her? Because she's Olivia's little sister, and I don't know, the tassels. I don't want to go through the whole headache of selling her and all of that. She'll be here. Like I said, she'll get used for the weekend, but she won't get used as an everyday mama bag. That won't happen. But outside of that, the color scheme worked with everything that I had going on. That's a whole nother drama story. That bag was a lot. But we are popping tags on this beautiful sky blue Olivia satchel. And when I tell you, she is nowhere near as heavy as Kendra is. Kendra was built different. Kendra's got some reinforcement, all that. But this is Saffiano. The Fairview, this is from the Fairview collection. And the Fairview collection, it's more like it's like a Saffiano type feel of this leather. You can hear, yeah, she's that. But she is definitely a good time. I did take her out of town today because I wanted to just get moved into her, and I wanted to see how she was going to be. And I know that she's a good carry because I have 3 other ones in the same material, in the same leather that is just like this, in fuchsia and in Bordeaux. And I know that this bag is a good bag. So yeah, we moved right in. So as y'all know that I took I've been carrying this elephant charm on here on my bag. And as you see, it matches perfectly. So you see all the little blues, the light blue in the elephant, but you can also see it there in the puzzle piece. So yes, y'all, this went so perfect with this bag. And then I have my hand sanitizer just adorning the sides. So in the side pocket, I put my makeup, I mean my nail kit, a manicure kit in here on this side. And then on this side, I just got my tissues. So I did, like I said, moved already into her. So I'm going to show you the accessories that we picked. We pulled out the Art Deco. Because Simply D is one of my handbag sisters and Beyond the Bag. She carried her navy blue Perry with the Art Deco. And she's so right about the puzzle look of the letters, the way it's done. It absolutely works perfectly for the autism awareness theme that we are continuing through the whole month of April. If you are new, I don't know where you've been, but just in case you didn't know, April 2nd is Autism Awareness Day. But the month of April is the month for autism awareness. If you haven't checked out a lot of my other videos, even recently and even last year, you know that this cause is super strong in my heart and it means everything to me. So I did move into my Art Deco pieces to go with this bag. And y'all, when I tell you, Peter Dooney knew what he was doing with this Art Deco. When I tell you it goes with every bag in your collection, I mean that. Like this, I was blown away on how perfectly this coordinates with this. Like puzzle piece, the everything just works so good. So I moved into my Lexi crossbody that I turned into a catch-all by cutting the straps off. I use this as being used as my catch-all. Okay, and we'll do a what's in my bag and what fits in my bag on Friday. So those will, Monday and Friday, you'll see me. And then I switched over to my zip around wallet in the Art Deco as well. And y'all, it's this, yeah, this collection is fire. I'll be honest with you, like my soul wants to grab the black. Like I want to grab both prints, to be honest with you. Like it just works so good. And it's such a good time. Look how beautiful that works. Listen, and it seems like when I was looking at the blues landed right in front of the bag perfectly. Like if you look at the K, like it hits perfectly. And then this blue here hits right here in the front. It was just like a perfect, it was meant, I was like, yeah, this is meant for this bag. Like totally meant for this bag. And then I have my white makeup case that is actually holding my makeup. I'm actually super thrilled that I have really discovered like carrying the actual makeup cases versus the bigger pochettes actually have come in truly handy, because you're downsizing and you carry big pieces inside of your bag, like big pouches, and you want to go using the makeup case now as either a catch-all or for the actual makeup case. It works. It really does. And again, when I tell you, like the blues landed, the blues and the sky blue in the Art Deco is hitting, and the trim, it still even works. It still works. Yes. So this was perfect. So yeah, and I'll post a picture on what side. We'll post it on both sides. Post one right here and one right here. But we're going to post a picture of it all coming together. And then in here, I still have my red little earbud case that I got from the hair store. Still using that for my earbuds. And because there is red in the puzzle piece, if you remember, I also will post that picture up there too as a reminder. If you're continuing with the theme, you know, just grab the 4 colors. Navy blue, the light blue, yellow, and red. Because we're going to do red next. We popping tags, y'all. Yeah, we just want to grab the main bag And then let your accessories coordinate into that beautiful puzzle and put your puzzle together. And just represent. Again, you don't have to do a video. If you do a video, it is deeply appreciated. If you only post a picture on your community wall, it is still deeply appreciated. I would just want the awareness and the conversations to begin so that we can talk about your adults or children that are on the spectrum, and we are having these open table conversations, because my goal with bringing this awareness is, one, to open hearts and open conversations and communication and awareness, and let's talk about it and bring families back closer together. Because if we know how to help our loved ones with autism, whether they're verbal or nonverbal, or if they like being touched or don't want to be touched, because I can't even imagine that mom that she needs that hug from her child and that child doesn't want to be touched. Same with an adult. But we need to have these conversations so we know how to adjust, not just for them, but also for you. We need to have this conversation. So whether you post on your community wall, make a video, I don't just let's just talk about it. Let's bring the awareness, and that's all that I ask, and that is deeply, deeply appreciated. Okay, go on. So guys, I went to Rose's. It's a little discount store in here in my city, and I saw this little case. It was so cute. Do you see the blues and the flowers and the yellows and all that good jazz in there? Look how pretty, right? So I don't need it. I didn't need it, but it was so cute, and it was like on the rack for like $1, and I was just like, I could put it on my keychain some days, but I just thought it was so pretty. And it's so springy. I was like, I put a touch of spring in my bag. Look how pretty that is. So yeah, that's what's in there. And and I still have my candy pouches, and my candy pouch and my lady pouch. So this is my little bathroom pouch, and then this is my candy pouch, and this still in that blue. And I got these mesh pouches on Amazon, and they match perfectly for this blue. So that is what I moved into for move-in Monday. Again, I know how she gonna carry. I know she a good time. And y'all, you can adjust these straps, and I probably will adjust them a little more. I don't need to do a whole lot of adjusting, because you see I got a pretty good drop right there. I did take the center strap out, and I will be carrying it as a shoulder bag, so I can either let them fall this way, but 9 times out of 10 I always let my straps fall this way, and I put them on my shoulder. Nice little bright pop of color, conversation starter with my autism charm there. And yes, y'all, I carry my bags no matter the outfit. And I'm going to tell you like this, let the bag be the bag. The fit will be the fit, but let the bag be the bag. And you just walk into the room, just, on your phone. Let your bag just speak for herself. She know how to do it. She got you. Trust in that. If you rock your bag, you rock your bag. Rock your bag with all the confidence in the world. She speak for herself. You speak for you, and y'all vibe together. That's how that works. Okay? All right. So that is all I have for Move-In Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed this Move-In Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. It was wonderful going to my memorial, and it was also really good going to see my family. My in-laws are such a loving family, and it was wonderful to see them this weekend. So let's get to Hey Peter, y'all. But today he gonna be Mr. Dooney, because I got a bone to pick. Mr. Dooney, I got a bone, bruh. I got a big bone. So I'm watching QVC. Well, first let's rewind. So a few months ago, Peter, Mr. Dooney, you dropped Color Block. I appreciate it. I asked you for that last year. Like somewhere in the beginning to the middle of last year when I first came out. I asked you for a color block situation, even a patchwork situation. I asked you for that. I did. But when I asked you, you were supposed to bring it to us on Dooney.com or I Love Dooney. You dropped a color block situation like this in the sweater. And this is what I was asking for when I said color black. This is the color black. But you still even gave us a two-tone color black. Cool. You gave it to us. We asked you for it. But you dropped it exclusively. At one point, you had it only at Dillard's. Why? I don't understand. Then, now, we're watching QVC, and QVC is on TV, and Peter, you gave it to them? Exclusively to Dillard's and QVC? Not to your people out here on Dooney.com and I Love Dooney, where you know, like, we're going to purchase it, we're going to buy it, you're going to sell out. You gave it to them? I'm so confused. Like, and then you didn't even bring out all the accessories. You brought out the Continental clutch, and that's it. What happened to a wristlet? What happened to a zip-around wallet? What happened to all the pieces that we need? I asked you to bring something back, but you gave it to them. And then you brought it out, and the colors are phenomenal. The combination colors are bomb, and you didn't give it to us? Like, why? I'm confused. Can we go back to the drawing board? Maybe go back into finance or whoever decided to do the marketing for this? Why couldn't you bring it to us? That's where your people at. Like, a lot of your people, we out here on Dooney.com and I Love Dooney. Like, when you're dropping bags that are completely exclusive to Dooney and to I Love Dooney, when you're releasing bits and pieces on each side, we're purchasing. Just like I purchased your woven drawstring bag when you dropped it. Okay, that's where it's going to come in at. But you give it to somebody else, I'm not going to Dillard's. You won't get my dollars from Dillard's. Not happening. And you're definitely not getting my dollars from QVC. If you want my dollars, you got to drop it on Dooney.com or I Love Dooney, because that's the only way that I'm purchasing any of that. And I'm not going to the secondhand market, because secondhand market is already blown up over your price, overpriced. I need some understanding, Peter. We are where your stuff is supposed to come from. Like, I don't understand. And it's not even to say that I can't afford it. I can. But not everybody can. And everybody wants to rep and have a nice bag. You should have done that one a little bit on both sides. Like Dooney.com and I Love Dooney would have been great. But that's the bone that I got. And team, if he ain't watching and if y'all watching, yeah. And if you want to really, let's do a three-way color black. Go ahead and hit this sweater. You got some ivory, you got some of this the elephant or beige, and then this beautiful natural or bronze or whatever you want to put. But like, this is another color block. If you want to take it back to the drawing board, and we can go ahead and do the color block that's in this sweater, because this is my favorite sweater, and this color block situation is fire. So if you want to do that, Peter, I greatly appreciate it. But please release it so that we all can have access to it. And please bring out more accessories. We need crossbodies that can be used as catch-alls. We need Lexis. We need it in Florentine. You probably can't do it in Florentine, but I think you could. Actually, in my mind, I can see that you can do a color block Florentine sewing situation. Because if you can sew the bags and the leather together from different pieces and it ain't all one, I'm sure you can do a Florentine color block that would be fire. But please, y'all, if y'all are listening, and I know you are, because we wouldn't have gotten what we've gotten, can you please release some things in color block on Dooney.com and I Love Dooney, so we can get the bags that we enjoy as well? Okay, that's all I got for you, Peter. From Cognac to Kool-Aid, I don't know what you need to go in there and design, but let's do this color block here. And the color block you've already released, please bring it out so that we all can have access to it. We would love to be able to shop and have some pieces that are not exclusively to Dillard's and QVC. Okay, that's all I got. Love you, Peter. Talk to you next week. Like, you still my dude. But yeah, no, we ain't doing that. All right, that is all that I have for you, Peter. Talk to you later, Mr. Dooney. All that good jazz. I'll holler at you. Yeah, and we'll be friends again. I still love you, but I ain't doing that. All right, you guys, that's all that I have for for Moving Monday and for Hey Peter, Mr. Dooney this week, because yeah, that wasn't cool. Let me know in the comments how you are feeling about the color block release. Like I've been a little annoyed with it for a while, so I'm hoping that he will get this understanding and we can get that figured out. And if anybody want to know where I got my sweater from, I did get it on Amazon. I have a few of these I got several years ago, and then I found out that the company and the vendor re-released this color black, and it's been my jam. I love this, and they've got a few other colors that came out. I will put it in the link if anybody else is looking for a nice comfortable sweater as you transition from winter to spring and we have cool evenings. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I just need you to do me several favors. I need you to stay loving and stay kind, stay safe, stay patient. Remember to do self-care, because you can't take care of anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. And remember to make your corner of the world as happy as you possibly can. Over here, Phoebe's Corner, Phoebe is very happy. A little annoyed, but truly very happy. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Woo!